Hello, today I'm going to talk about my favorite type of cable, the RCA cable, or Radio Corporation of America cable. They came out with these types of cables in the 1940s. The RCA cables are basically used to connect sound to stereos. They also use them on TVs, but we're not going to talk about that kind. An RCA connector basically consists of a center copper conductor and an outer grounded shielded conductor. The other types of connectors you're going to encounter with RCA cables are this TS, this TRS, and this TRRS cable. This has a tip and a sleeve, this has a tip, ring, and a sleeve. The sleeve is the grounded, and this is the center copper conductor, and this is the other center copper conductor, because these wires always come in pairs. Normally you're not going to encounter a TS plug like this. The TS just simply goes to one RCA plug. The TRS goes to two RCA plugs, the red and the white. And the TRRS goes to the red, white, and yellow. But we're not worried about the yellow here because that's video. Right here I have a 100-foot RCA cable. That's for my experiments downstairs. I'll talk about that in a second. One of the connectors that you're going to encounter with RCA cables are this female to male male splitter. You also have a male to female splitter. I have a TRS splitter. I have a TS that has a built-in transformer. This is for a totally different thing. This right here is a female RCA to male coax cable. This and these two pieces are for standard coax. This is just a splice for standard coax. And this is just a twist-on F-type end for coax. You also have an F-type to RCA converter like this. This is just a female to female RCA coupling. And this right here is a make-your-own cable end. You just take this boot off of here and you solder the RCA cable right to it and you can make your own cables. So the boot just screws right off and there's the connector right there. That's where the shield goes and that's where the center copper conductor goes. And there you can see it. Very simple. You also have this type of RCA connector. It takes a pair of speaker wire. You just stick the speaker wire in there, screw the screws down tightly, and it goes to the RCA connector. So here's this little contraption I made. Splitter, coupling, and this terminal piece. Hopefully that fits 14 gauge wire. Alright, I ran the 100-foot RCA cable down over to here. There's all the extra slack right there, and I have it going to my blue pickup coil that's around the beam. Actually, it did fit the 14 gauge wire. I was surprised. I didn't think it would. There's the 100-foot RCA cable going to the splitter, the coupling, and down to this fitting, and it actually did fit the 14 gauge conductor. I was surprised. There you can see how that is. I also stuck about a foot of microwave oven magnets inside here. So let's go upstairs and see what it sounds like. Alright, I have the other end of the 100-foot RCA cable coming upstairs through that hole right there. And I have it hooked up to the stereo. Let's turn the stereo on and see what it sounds like. That's what I want to hear. No interference. Mainly silence. It should only make noise when there's a thunderstorm. I hear a little crackle of static in there. So it's working totally fine. This ground wire and stick it on here and see if it makes a difference. It's working exactly how it should. I can hear some slight static electricity in there. It's working exactly how it should. I don't know if you can actually hear that. I think it's time to build a 741 386 circuit and amplify that as much as I can. I put a 10 mega ohm resistor on the gain. I have the 100-foot RCA cable going to the splitter, the coupling, and up to my breadboard where I have my 741 386 amplifier circuit. I was going to fire it up for you and I only had one 9-volt battery on hand, and this is what it does. Absolutely nothing, so I get a dead battery. I'm going to have to go out to the store and buy some 9-volt batteries. Well, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and there's my favorite type of cable.